Welcome to my mobile production studio. This is what I take out to go on adventures and shoot content. So let's go through, I'm just gonna take you through what I've done to this Jeep because this is a Rubicon. That's what I started with. I've put a lot into this Jeep to make it a tool that I can use to go explore places like this. I'm gonna pause this video for 1 second to tell you that this channel is supported by those of you who purchased my LUTs and creator courses over on my website, The Creator Film School. Check out my new course, which is 30 days to become a successful adventure creator. Or check out my set of adventure LUTs, which you could use with any camera, and they're the same LUTs that I use on every video on my channel. All right, back into the video. Let's just start by walking around. So I have 37-inch tires. I went big. Now 37 allowed me to get some decent clearance with this so I can go off-roading and get to some spots that you normally can't get to. But to put 37s on my Jeep, I had to add a 5-inch lift. Didn't have to, I just did it, made it a little bit taller. But I redid my whole suspension. I just redid my drive shaft, so that's fun. That wasn't something I wanted to do. But on the front, I have new bumper with a winch that allows me to pull myself out or pull other people out of situations that we get ourselves into. Up top, I put a rack up here with my light bar, which is always good to have some extra light, but I have a Starlink mount up here. So anytime I'm out, I put my Starlink Mini up here and I can get internet anywhere. Now, moving to the back, you see, obviously I've put a camper shell. This is an alu-cab, and basically it's like an all-in-one camping solution. So I have an awning here that's 270, it goes all the way around. Inside is shelving, all of that. Up top is my tent that pops up. And on the other side, I have a shower cube. And then what I've done here on the back is I have a shovel, which is a tiny shovel. I need a bigger shovel. If I get in a situation where I need to dig myself out, this does not work, but that's okay. It's a poop shovel at the moment. And then I have some propane so I can cook. And one of the coolest things right here, this is water. I have like a 13-gallon tank in here, and I have water coming out the back, and I can hook things like my shower up to this. I can use it for my sink pretty much whenever I need water, or if I just need to wash my hands, it's great. It's really good with the kids too, because we go to the beach and they're all sandy and I just wash them off in the back on the street. Now I'm gonna open this thing up in a second, but let me show you inside real quick. I did a couple things to the dash to make it better for filming. So in here, got a new setup here so I can mount some different things up on my dash. So I have my Peak Design mount, which allows me to put my phone right here. And even when I'm off-roading, it doesn't fall off. It's got the clip and the magnet. I have another mount here. These are all 20mm ball mounts. This is for an iPad so that when I'm off on a trail, I can have my map, navigation, all of that, or if I need to check anything online with Starlink. And then I have another DJI Action 5 Pro right here. I'm filming on one of those right now as well. Basically just like a command center that I can work from. A couple things I would add for filming purposes, I can get ball mounts for up here. So I could add another camera, or I could add a microphone. I could even do something up here. You could put ball mounts up here in the top. It's a work in progress, and every time I go on a trip, I always find different things that I want to do. But the top, I've added this, which allows me to get cleaner audio in here. So when I'm recording, it's actually pretty quiet. It's a liner on the top. If we go to the back, it's not really anything super exciting. I usually just lay my backpack here, whatever gear I have. I'll have a container here to hold on my cameras, drones. Here's my iPad, here's my Neo, controller, microphones. I just have everything kind of back here in a way where I can jump out, grab what I need. And then, car seat, because that's what you need when you're off-roading. I have my DJI battery back here. And so to run my Starlink, I'll either use that or I have it tied into my dual battery in the back. Now I'm holding this walkie-talkie because walkie-talkies are super important whenever you're out and on an adventure outdoors off-roading. So I have a bunch of these floating around, so I give them to other people that are with me in the group. Let's go in the back, the most exciting part. Hi. Oh, Jake's filming this, by the way. Say hi, Jake. So this is a mess. I'm sorry. I have a few things I need to do. But here, this is my kitchen, and whatever else, if I want to edit, I can do it from here sometimes. This all slides out. So I have a huge workspace here. So at any point, I could just throw some stuff in the back. I can work right here. I've got paper towels. This paper towel holder was $80. It's ridiculous. The fact that I had to pay that for this is wild, but it works perfect for what I need. I have a little, just random stuff, flashlights, speaker, yeah, everything I need when I'm cooking or just like prepping stuff for shooting. I do it here. Like when me and Jake were out at some sand dunes, we used this for all of our camera gear and we were able to line everything up and it was great. So one thing I need to figure out is a place for my recovery boards. I actually just fixed this problem. So I mounted them here on the side and I got 2 new Max Tracks up here and I've just mounted it right to this panel. I've drilled it in. I got this mount. Yeah, it works. Keeps them on the side so I can pull them off whenever I need them. One thing that's really cool is this whole alu-cab opens up. So I can open up each side. And I have 270-degree view, but you could see everything back here. I've got another DJI battery, which is ridiculous. I have all that. Random bags with gear. I have some chairs, whatnot, but I have my fridge that's always in here. So this is tied into my dual battery. So in this back area here, in the alu-cab, I have a second battery and it's kind of tucked away. You can't see it, but there's a bulkhead there and it's behind it. So it's a great spot for that. But all of this is Goose Gear cabinets. So I have a couple drawers here with like cooking supplies and whatever else I need. And then all of these are big cabinets that I can like put a bunch of stuff in. So I have all my stuff for camping and for filming out here, tucked away nicely, organized sometimes. One of the really cool things though, this whole back here is my water tank. So that whole thing is my water tank and it filters out to that back spigot. I have an electrical panel here. So I have lights, accessories, and I have some outlets. So if I turn on the lights, you can see I have it all tied into lights. And there's a few of them and they're all around. So I have them in the back, on the sides, up in the camper. Let's open that up. So if I ever want to go camping or edit, I open this up. And now I can stand up here. Hi. So bed comes down and then I have this other side here, which if you've seen some of my videos, this becomes a desk. So I put my chair right here, I sit and work, put my computer here and I can look out. Awesome view. But if I'm not working, I pull down the bed, I'll take the camera, within a minute, set this up, and camp. And then I can put this down, and that's my view when I'm up here sleeping. And I also have another light up here. So it's a pretty cool setup. This is my 3rd iteration of this Jeep, setting it up for like a mobile production studio. Basically an overland rig, but with some added things to be able to charge cameras and just make it super easy to do things like edit and shoot wherever I'm at on the road. Over on this side, I have a snorkel because it looks cool. No, this actually is functional because I'm out in the desert, dust, like all these places that we go are just full of dust. This keeps my air filter clean because you can actually clog your air filter and then your truck's not gonna really run. So this is actually super important. If you look on top here, I have solar panels. My entire alu-cab on the top of it is solar panels. So no matter where I'm at, these are charging my second battery. So whether I'm driving or I'm camping, these are charging my second battery. So I kind of have power anytime I go. With having solar panels on, and just using the power that's here for charging batteries or like editing, whatever, this thing never drops. It like comes down a little bit, but it's always topped off with these solar panels. It's such a cool thing to have. So one of the things when I'm off-roading is that I want to be able to deflate my tires so that they're nice and squishy. So it's a nice, comfortable ride. But when you deflate your tires, you have to inflate them back up. So I actually have a system. It's called the Kraken. It's under here. Right under my seat, there's a dual compressor under my seat, and I push this button, and I pull out a couple tubes from each side. There's one hole on this side, one on the other. I can inflate all 4 tires at once. And so it makes it super easy when I get off a trail, plug in the hoses, hit the button, and they're all inflated. Back to being street ready so I can drive home. Now, one thing that's a new addition is this box up here. So before, I had a lot of my recovery gear in the back, and what I've done now is I've gotten one of these Roam cases up top, and all of my recovery gear is up here, and also just some like different things that I need outside the vehicle because I want access to it easily, and I also want it so I'm not cluttering up the back of the Jeep, and it's all just up here. It's accessible, it's easy to grab, but it's also like out of the way. If you have any questions, let me know. And next, you should check out this video right here, which is a complete guide on how to shoot outdoor and adventure style content. I'll see you over there.